Welcome back. It is a happy Monday. Some of us have to go to work, some of us do not. And the goal is us being able to work how we want to work, not because we have to. Before we get started, though, I am not Alan Trammell. I am not Lou Whitaker, the best shortstop second base combo in all of baseball. I'm not Sparky Anderson. I'm not Jack Morris. I'm not Lance Parrish. I'm not Jason Thompson. I'm not Chet Lemon. I'm not Kirk Gibson. I'm not Al Kaline, and I'm not George Kell, and I'm definitely not your financial advisor. So do your own research. I'm just some dude on the internet. I'm not your friend. Take what I'm showing you and sharing with you in my journey as just a data point. That's all this is. So anyway, it's Minor Monday. But as I have my chart pulled up here, I just want to talk about something. And the title of the first title there is Patience Ain't Just One of Stunna Breezy's Floozies. And for all of you who know who Stunna Breezy is, you should, because he's the first one to max out the drip faucet account, right? And so again, he's an OG in the network and the drip network and the ecosystem. You need to give him a follow, by the way. And he also gifted me a staked piggy bank contract, which I'll show you guys in a minute where things are there. But listen, patience, 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 patience. It is difficult when things are going tough. And, again, I've had some experience with tough times in a business that's failed, with several, downturns in crypto, in the economic downturns as well. And patience is, really where the key is. And so I want to encourage you all not to make any rash decisions. Warren Buffett has so many wonderful quotes, but one of them is that the stock market rewards the patient, and for those who are impatient, it's something along those lines. So, and it's true right now, by us holding and accumulating when things are low. You're going to be rewarded for your patience and your persistence, right? And having that discipline. I talked about that a couple of videos ago with about discipline. So I think that all of those things together, you just need to be reminded, just stay the course. If you go back, and you don't even have to click on my videos, but if you go back and look at my early videos, you can see where I've started from a pretty low number of plants, and I just hit that 100,000 mark. I'll show that to you later. But I hit that 100,000 mark, right? And so again, I'm showing patience. Even as the price is dipping, I'm showing patience. And that's what I want to encourage you all to do. And it doesn't take a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of money. It takes patience and persistence, right? So again, take heart. Not going to beat this dead horse, but I want you all to just kind of know what's going on, and just in terms of my mental, outlook with things. Would I like everything to be going in a big bull run? Yes. But the good news is that as much as, Bitcoin and Ethereum, the whole market has crashed like this, it doesn't stay low like this forever. And typically, if you look at the long-term charts, and again, I don't really take, technical analysis for anything more than what it's worth, but historically, there's been a pretty good bull run that's come after this, when everybody's in, panic mode and sell, and there's blood in the streets. What comes after is, when people take advantage of this, that's when you make your wealth, right? And by you compounding every day or multiple times a day, your dollar cost averaging, you're gaining more value and growth here. So anyway, just wanted to give you that bit of encouragement. So here's on Saturday night after my Sabbath, was able to grab $98 in BUSD farmer, about $90 in the BNB farmer, and those contracts are slowing down a little bit. And and again, I think it has to do with obviously the price of BNB. Got $31 in baked beans. I got $7.20 in CZ's Kitchen, and then in my Diamond Team 2, I got $22 and 63. I didn't put a lot in Ranch or my CZ's Kitchen, but there's the total. So this round compared to last week, again, when the price was a little bit higher, I think it was closer to high 200s, 300s. $250, but again, it's covering my gas fees, right? And I didn't take anything out this time. I may later on in the week. I'm going to wait and see if the price rises a little bit, but that's where we are, in terms of what I took out and what I accumulated. And I'll just kind of run through. Let me just show you my drip garden here. Oh, I have it. There you go. 103,000. I'll be at 105,000 by this evening, because I'm currently making about almost 3,500 plants a day, right? And so, I'm trying to, every 4 or 5 hours is now what I'm down to, when I'm compounding, and so I really am only hyper compounding my drip, my piston token, and I'll show you that. This is my drip faucet. I have about 37 in the Healing the D faucet, by the way, which I'll have to just give another 20 bucks personally to Southwest Housing Solutions, which is where, again, right now the primary focus, because I'm not generating enough. But anyway, I'm at 203. Just hit that 200 over the weekend with the piston token. Again, I'm almost gonna, this on Wednesday I should hit 400 drip tokens. And again, I've documented this the whole time, that I've started this channel since, I think January, February is when I started. I can't remember. But anyway, there's the update, and I'll show you just how quickly, again, I like doing this because it's just good for me, right? To know where things are going to go and how quickly they're going to jump up here. Look at how quickly now that this is getting so high, and I keep compounding and hyper compounding. By July 11th, which, by my estimation is only a couple weeks out, right? 2.5 weeks out or so. Actually, July 11th, that is 3 weeks out. I should be double, right? Look at this. I should be double by July 11th. Right? This is just awesome, man. This is what happens with compounding interest. So there's the update there with drip. I'll show you the miners. I got to figure this out. It was paying a little bit heavier, and I think it has to do with the contract going down, but I've been pretty judicious in terms of, compounding. I hate this 12-hour. I wish they would just go to a 24-hour, or just remove it, just because, again, it's hard to kind of time it, and you lose out, and there's this decay here. But anyway, I've been tracking this, and it's been steadily going down the last couple of weeks, and so I'm not sure if they changed something. So anyway, just a heads up there with the BUSD, and then here's the BNB where things are. The contracts have been slowing down in terms of its decline, and I've shared with you my thoughts on when BNB shoots back up, and I have a feeling that BNB and CZ will probably settle with the SEC before they take them to court. I could be wrong, but again, I think that they're going to take the path of least resistance and try and get ahead of this thing. So anyway, there's the BNB miner. Here's the, I did join the BUSD Yield Crops Farmer, not generating a whole lot. You can see the last deposit, I only put 70 bucks in. Again, not generating a lot, but we're taking that long-term approach. And the way this thing works, I believe, is that if you just let it just keep running, it'll just run up to that 200% or whatever, or 400 ROI and 225 ROI. But I keep compounding right now, so again, not really worth running that out right now and letting it go roll. So not a big deal. So and then here you can see my Diamond Team 2. Refresh my baked beans here. I think I'm at 17 billion baked beans. I don't even count that number anymore. Here's CZ's Kitchen. Again, not a lot there, not a lot with Grinch Bucks. I did add, you can see what I have locked here in the BNB miner. Again, I'm trying to diversify in terms of miners that are generating BNB for me. So that's where that is. And honestly, I had some, before Trunk, Elephant Money crashed, I had, about 50 in there, but this thing has been compounding again. And so I haven't really checked the peg on this or anything, or what the value is. But, again, about every 5 days, I'm getting, two full trunk to roll. And so I'm trying to get to that 100 before I start taking out, on Saturdays as well, when I cash out the others. So anyway, that's kind of what the miner situation looks like. And again, I'll just tell you, I think that once this thing settles, like I said, whether the SEC settles with CZ, I think they're the biggest exchange in the world. I think they'd like to get this behind them. I don't feel like they want a long drawn out, deal like XRP is going through, which is going to become, it's coming up on a year and a half, man, which is just ridiculous. So The just judicial system is just grindingly slow. So, but anyway, I think that's my prediction in terms of where that's going to be. So here's what I want to jump into also. Before I get in there, actually, let me just share with you the 3 books you must read. Atomic Habits, I've referenced that quite a bit, on the channel, and just really, really good in terms of just, again, being habitual in your compounding, whether you're working out or walking or whatever, right? The second one I want to recommend that I've talked about also on this channel is The Richest Man in Babylon, right? And that talks about making your gold pieces work for you, treating them as slaves. And that's what this whole system is about. And listen, Forex Shark rewards long-term views and in terms of if you're staking or doing anything, right? Same thing with your interest rate. If you're doing good positive action, making good positive actions for the long term, you're rewarded, which is why I'm going and I updated my piggy bank structure to, and I'll just jump over here to really, instead of I was, at the end of each month, I'm basically gonna take 50%, 25% and 25% and do a 57 of it versus 52, because it jumps you up to that, 5,000 versus 3,800, right? And then, obviously here's what this does. And I'll tell you what, man, the way that this contract, is set up, the longer you stake, all these ones that have those long-term stakes are catching and passing everything that doesn't, right? So these 2 are unlocked, and here you can pause this and, take a good snapshot and kind of look at what's going on here. But, I mean, just look at this. Right now I'm at 310 piglets for the second contract here. And then when I run the simulator, I really like DeFi Buddy, by the way. Basically, it's been pretty accurate in terms of projecting what my earnings and piglets are, right? So at the end of this next, let me see, what was it, 29 days or 24 days? At the end of this 24 days, I will be at 730 some, so 33,000. And this is with the price of Pig going down. If Pig starts turning back around once the the animal farm is locked up, this price will start going up as well, right? But again, this is pretty incredible. And then I'll be earning 3.3%. But this is the plan right now. These 2 are unlocked. I'm going to let these 2 and then this 5th one basically roll for 7 days at the end of June here. I'm going to basically again sell all the truffles at the end of that, on the first day of each month, and that's when I'll make my 57 week and my 156 week staked piggy banks. So new stake piggy bank contracts. So anyway, that's where it is. And again, this is a great tool to just kind of let you see what's going on here. Again, I've published these HD. So if you look at the video right when it gets published, YouTube is super slow in publishing the 1080p and the 4K content that's there. So just a heads up, you'll probably only get the SD version right away. But if you wait a little bit, you'll definitely be able to see the higher res versions on these and see the numbers here. So that's going to do it. Have a great week. Don't freak out. Have some fortitude. And oh, the last book I forgot to tell you, by the way, I mentioned 2 of them, is Richer, Wiser, Happier. And I believe his name is William Green. And I'm in the middle of reading this book, but this book is so good. I mean, this talks about being a contrarian and how it's lonely, and about how all these super billionaire type A contrarian hedge fund managers, a little bit into their personalities. And I think that they really mirror myself, and in terms of attitude and not being disturbed by what other people think about you. I have a lot of family and friends who think that I'm just nuts and this whole crypto thing is a scam. I mean, I have people who've just stopped talking to me just out of the blue, won't even return texts, right? And it's fine. It's fine. I have family members who just think that it's just the biggest scam. Friends who are just kind of ostracizing me, and that's fine. Again, I'm good with it. But this book talks about these guys' personalities and about how they've been ostracized, within their hedge funds even. It's just such a good book. You got to get it. Richer, Wiser, Happier with William Green. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. That's going to do it. Have an awesome Monday. Enjoy your summer. Don't keep, chimping and looking at the markets, the numbers. accumulate value. That's what you're doing right now. Accumulate value, know what you own, accumulate value. Be generous even when you don't have a ton of money. You can still choose to be generous and be kind to each other, and be strong. It's lonely. I talked about that in another video. It is lonely to be out here doing what we're doing, but that's why I also started this channel. So anyway, have a great week, and I will talk to you at the next recording.